Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. What's up, girl? What's up? You see the slay? Hello, and you better be here to stay because what I have for you today is a install tutorial, okay? In these fit. Oh my god, I am mesmerized. And you have to be, like, I know you have to be. Hello. Okay, look. This is the tutorial. I don't even know where I was going with that. Like, I done got off track, but y'all seen where I was going with that. Nevertheless, keep on watching if y'all want to see how I slayed this hair, okay? And I'll see you guys later. Alright, you guys. Hey, so first thing first, we're going to be using our Got To Be Glue gel in black to get our edges and our baby hair slicked back so that they do not interfere with our bald cap. Neither will they get snatched, okay, because we don't want that. So I'm going to brush that back with the edge brush, and then we're going to apply this cap. Now to mold down our cap, I like to use Got To Be Glue spray in yellow. You guys know this if you're not new here, but yeah, I use 2 layers of this, and then I also go, well, you guys will see. You guys will see. But yes, 2 layers of the Got To Be Glue spray first, and blow drying that on warm. When using Got To Be Glue spray, it is important to do 2 layers for the bald cap because the first layer doesn't really get it molded down. But again, I do 3 steps. I do 3 steps for the bald cap only because, like, look, here's the tea. When I do my bald caps, it's really hard for me to get my exact hairline mimicked, even though you don't have to. But that's how I like to do it, you know, really get the cap like near my hairline. So I'll use Got To Be Glue spray, and then I'll also go in with actual glue. I don't like to use glue first because you can't fix that mistake because then it's molded. But with the Got To Be Glue spray, it's easy to lift it. As you can see, I'm lifting as I'm cutting my mistakes. So yeah. Before I mold down the rest of the cap with glue, I used leftover makeup on my brush from putting the makeup and tinting the lace on my wig. And makeup that I'm using is Fit Me Foundation by Maybelline. And here I'm just using a thin layer of my Ghost Bond Classic glue to help mold down the cap. So here's the wig. It is 180% density, 13x4 lace, and 24 inches of this honey blonde. Okay, so yes, that is the inside. It's tinted, and the hairline came pre-plucked, y'all. We're cutting that off, but yeah, the hairline came pre-plucked. I barely had to do any plucking. Well, I did, you know me, I go in. But yeah, it was very easy. So this is a good beginner-friendly wig, like, no lie. But as you can see, I'm hot combing the lace before I install it just to get that. Y'all know what it does. If you don't, I don't really know how to explain it, but you see the results. This step is very important, you guys, using alcohol to clean off your skin before melting your lace, okay? Because the glue, will not adhere to that lace properly, and it will not stick for a long time, or even when you first install it, if your skin is not clean of any oils, makeup, dirts, all that. I'm using the same glue, Ghost Bond Classic. I just bought me some new glue, y'all. I bought me some new glue from I Am Beautiful Hustler. She's a major inspiration of mine. If I don't watch her, y'all need to. Hello, but yeah, I used about 7 or 6 layers of this glue because it is the classic and it is the ghost bond. You feel me? It's important to evenly spread out that glue and not have it in clumps, and do it, how do I say this, not applying a lot all at once, because when you do that, the glue dries clear on its own. You feel me? I didn't blow dry until it was the last layer. I did not blow dry anything. It all dried clear on its own because of the thin amounts and layers that I was doing. Now I do want to say, this is like my second time and my first time recently with all my new techniques applying a wig this way, because usually I'll cut my lace into 3 sections and apply each section separately, but I did this for the first time and it will not be my last. It will not be my last. It will not be my last. Like, this was melted AF. Like, yo, skip all that other stuff I was doing, okay? Because this is what gets the lace melted, apparently. And this is what everybody does. You know, I'm late to the game. I was stuck in my old ways, my 2018, 2019 ways. But yeah, this is the way to go. And I'm sorry if I sound muffled and stuff because I am sick. Moment of truth, laying down the lace. It's really important to be in good light when doing this because you can see where that glue is up underneath when laying it down. As you can see, I'm using my hands to press it in and get that really molded. And the next step that I will also do is taking a rag tooth comb and just combing that hairline into that glue. That is really important when you're applying the lace like this. Yeah, combing that in because that'll really, yeah, y'all see the hand motion and the comb motion. Like, this stuff, it's legit. You have to do this. Don't skip none of these steps. I'm also taking my hot comb to help melt that lace as well, because it is hot. You feel me? It is warm, really. I had it on warm. Well, I didn't have it on a certain temperature. I just knew it wasn't hot, okay? It wasn't extremely hot as I would do like on the hair. It was on the hairline, so I had it on warm so I can help melt that lace into our skin even more. Don't ask me about my hot comb because it's shitty and I don't recommend it, okay? But yeah, I'm using this tie, this elastic band, and if you guys need to know where to get one from, I recommend going to a hair store near you, a craft store, or finding one on Amazon. I don't know what you would search. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I never bought one. I get these from hair companies. But now, as you can see, what I'm doing is cutting off that lace. I'm taking my scissors and as well as my razor, and I'm going in kind of like a zigzag motion. Nothing too dramatic, but I'm not cutting in a straight line. And I'm also taking extra pieces off that are not needed because it's this thing called a Batman hairline, right? And I'm guilty. I'm guilty of doing the Batman hairline. I'm learning right now, okay, to really get that lace and that hairline at a hairline. You feel me? And not the wig hairline. Get it to a hairline that fits a head. But yeah, now I'm taking my Got to Be Glued spray to help mold those pieces that were cut. And then I'm going to blow dry that on warm. And then we're going to melt that down again and start working on this hair just for a moment. Then we're going to get back and do the baby hairs. Now, since this video is sped up, you guys can't tell how long I'm leaving this elastic band on, but for about 10 minutes. Y'all know I say this in almost every video. Wax sticks are essential to the process. Doesn't matter what texture you're working with. Well, it does. You don't want to use a lot of wax, a lot of oil-based, wax-based things on straight hair because that can get it icky. But curly hair doesn't really matter. I go in, okay? I go in, and I'm really pressing this hair out because, one, it is big. Y'all know it's 180% density. Two, it's curly hair. Like, I like it to be flat to my scalp so it can look like it's coming out of my scalp. Hello. Yeah, this is just what I do, though. Not a lot of people want to hot comb their curly hair, but I do. On to the next thing. As y'all can see, I'm moving real fast and talking real slow, but I'm mapping out my baby hair. As I can see, I'm taking like an inch. You can tell, like, you can really tell if you know what you're doing. And if you watching correctly, you can tell like how much hair you should pull out. I'm taking, but as you guys know, these baby hairs are going to be dramatic. So it all depends on what you're going for. But when they're dramatic, I take all of it. You feel me? I take the whole entire, y'all see. I really don't know how to explain this because to me, it's self-explanatory when watching it. Y'all see what I'm doing. But yeah, then I'm going to take my hot comb again because the hot comb is key. So this is the inspo for today. Waves on swim, edges on swim. So we're going to try to mimic that. I'm taking a little flat iron, a itty bitty one, to curl the hairs. Now this is only my second time doing this and my first time doing it on camera. So yeah, bear with me. I'm not going to talk too much during this. I want y'all to really watch and focus and just see how I'm doing this. Y'all can watch and see what I'm doing better than I can explain it. But I will tell you guys the products that I'm using. I'm using Got to Be Glue Gel in Black. I don't like to use foam. I really don't. I feel like they don't stay down. They don't. I like my baby hairs to stay down the whole entire install throughout the whole entire week or how long I'm wearing it and not have to redo them constantly. But I'm also using a normal edge brush with the both sides. I don't use too much of the edge brush side. I use the comb more so and my fingers. So yeah, each time I do a baby hair, I do blow dry it to get it really, as you can see, I do blow dry to get it molded, and I'm doing it in sections. Like y'all will see, it's like a pattern that I'm doing it in because, like I said, this was my first time doing it, period, and on camera. So I really wanted to make sure that I did it correctly. But next time I'll probably do it differently. This time I was being a little extra. It took a little longer than it probably should have. Also, I want to say that if you're hard on yourself when it comes to these baby hairs, don't be. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of trial and error, but I can tell you the basics. You feel me? I can show you the basics on how to do it. If y'all want an in-depth tutorial on how to do the baby hairs, let me know, because I feel like I'm at a point where I'm kind of mastering it. Because if you know this wig stuff does not come easy, and I want y'all to know that I came a long way. You feel me? But I can't tell you, when doing the baby hairs, really watch what you're doing. Don't just do it. I don't know if that makes sense, but really be into it like it's art, because it is. And also doing C-shape really just combing the waves and the hairs into, y'all see, combing the hairs into like C's, if that makes sense, and a C motion. That's how you get that swoop and not like a flat or like a, I don't know. Y'all know the baby hairs I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah. And also, it's nothing wrong with using pictures as references. Like y'all seen how I showed y'all the inspo for today? Do that. Literally take a picture of what you want to recreate and just, I don't know if it's just me that can do this, but I can just look at something and mimic it. And if you're like that with anything, that's what I recommend you to do. Even if you're not, try it. You know, maybe you'll figure it out. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't try to do it on your own if you don't know what you're doing, because most likely 9 times out of 10 you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. Speaking from experience, okay, that's why I used a picture, as you guys can see, with this, because I didn't know what I was doing. I done left my water in the frame, but all I was using there was water, just water as a mist, and a wide tooth comb to comb out the curls. I'll use the brush later because I like to use that to define the curls, but right now we're just detangling the curls. Now the product that I'm using is Cream of Nature Pure Honey Leave-In Detangler. It was like $5. I do the cheap stuff, honey, the cheapest thing I could find at the hair store. And it worked fine. Y'all, it worked good. So yeah, I'm just running that through the hair. I'm using my hands to run that through, and then I'm going to use both my comb and my wig brush. I need to get a diamond brush, but for now, just a wig brush. Now I'm taking a little bit of concealer and applying that to the part just for a little bit more of defineness. And I'm applying this Mizani oil around my hair so that when I hot comb it, it can really press it out and give us that final touch. And that is the end of this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the end result. Hello, baby hairs are laid and popping, waves are on swim. I'll see you guys in my next one. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a thumbs up if you want more people to find me. Hello, because the more the merrier, the more I will give out content for you guys. We got to keep this fam going and growing. But yeah, see you guys in my next one.